So 10 years after this auspicious meeting with Dennis Hopper for the first time at the pool of the Montecito Apartments, this is like an immediate friendship. But let's cut to not 10 years later with the movie Easy Rider that they worked on together, but 6 years later, real quick, mid 60s. So, Dennis has this background having been in legendary films like Giant. My dad has a huge theater background coming from New York, Broadway with the play Ghosts to Los Angeles to do the front page. Again, theater. That's what we have in common actually is we're theater trained. So, but first comes Queen of Blood. Now, this is cheeseball movie that both Dennis and my dad were in, and they played astronauts. They were very clean cut, you have to remember, at this time. From when Dennis started, my dad started in theater to the mid 60s when they do Queen of Blood, the year I was born, my dad's first movie ever, and they're playing clean cut astronauts. Dennis was actually in the waiting room when I was born. He was there waiting for me to be born with my dad and a director by the name of Curtis Harrington, who's actually quite well known. So then comes Easy Rider. Okay, Easy Rider is, like I said, or I have said, revolutionary in and of itself. And they worked on this together. My dad was actually in it with a role playing a pimp, but he's only credited as makeup artist. I've even heard family members say that he had different credits or whatever credits. No, if you look at the movie, my dad has makeup artist. I don't know why Dennis did that because my dad played the pimp and with Karen Black and Tony Basil, hey Mickey. Anyway. So the whole thing is that nobody has ever known how these two legends met. Not even, like I said, my family. And if y'all hear my family say, oh, yeah, I knew that bullshit. My dad never told this story about meeting Dennis Hopper at the pool of the Montecito Apartments. So I guess it kind of shows you how legends can meet in the most unlikely places under the most unlikely circumstances. And that's what happened. And that moment, that day at the pool, is where my story started. And also they were both married to wacky women, Brooke Hayward and my mother, who knew each other. Oh my God, what's a trifecta with four people? Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you listening to the story that starts my story involving Dennis Hopper. Same lineup tomorrow, as you know, nothing really changes except for my clothes. And in the meantime, I love you.